Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of James Bond Bitcoin Live 001 169. Is that right? Well, if it's not, I'll correct it. Maybe it's 170. I'm pretty sure it's 169. No, I think it is 170. Anyways, I mislabeled it. Hashtag target. Yes. Someone is being targeted, by the way. And I wonder who it is. Anyways, let's go in the notes section. Here's what I'll be talking about today. In this episode, I'll be talking about the bond trading view. I'll go over the bond trading view. We'll go take a look at all the nice coins, altcoins, crap coins, forked coins that you can sell to get more Bitcoin. And in the news, this is what I'm going to be talking about today. BitConnect promoter Craig Grant allegedly has 309 Bitcoin in a Gemini wallet. So if you're looking for somebody to go after that has a lot of Bitcoin, well, I think you found your target. It's Craig Grant. He has 309 Bitcoin in a Gemini wallet. Or had. Maybe he cashed it out. Anyways, now that we know how much Bitcoin he really has, there you go. Now you can go after him. Go find your target. All right, so next is Coinspectator. Real-time cryptocurrency news aggregator. CryptoPanic is a news aggregator platform indicating impact on price and market for traders and cryptocurrency enthusiasts. I'll go over the news aggregators, but let me go through the notes first. I also have It's Time to Stop. It's time to stop with these stupid hard forks. Although I will share with you some interesting information shared by Brian. Apparently there's a Bitcoin Atom in the Coinami wallet that's available. I just split my Bitcoin from my Bitcoin Atom, and I got Bitcoin Atom now, ATOM. So another fork that you could mess around with if you had Bitcoin on Coinami. I probably won't make a video on it because I'm actually pretty, exhausted from making, I wouldn't say Bitcoin videos, but, you can't do anything with these hard forks when you split your coins because there's nowhere to really trade them or nowhere that I would want to trade. I'm not going to sign up to any exchange, and nobody wants to buy them. Nobody wants to trade them, for Bitcoin. Not that I know of. It's hard to find someone who will trade you Bitcoin for these altcoins. All right, next in the notes section are some useful websites you might want to check out. SegWit Charts, CoinCodex, LivecoinWatch, CoinGecko, BitInfo Charts, Joho, Mempool Statistics. I'll try to go over that today. Let's see if it shows up. I will go over the mempool, I will go over the Bitcoin fees, and I'll do a very brief chart analysis. I don't know if I'll get too in depth, but I'll skim over it. And then Salome.io, Transaction Accelerator, which you probably don't need anymore, but I'll put it there. And then Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash hash rate, historical chart, 6 months. If you want to compare the two competing quote-unquote Bitcoins out there. All right, next in the notes section, I have collecting your free Bitcoin gold using Coinami. I should update that to now collecting your free Bitcoin Atom. And then if you want to split your Bitcoin Atom on Coinami, you can do the same process as splitting your Bitcoin Gold. I made a video on it. How to split Bitcoin Gold BTG01 using your Coinami wallet. If you don't have Coinami and you can't get it because you don't have an Android, you can use their mnemonic code converter. I'm pretty sure it's been updated for Bitcoin Atom, and then you can sweep the private keys that way. You still need a Bitcoin Atom wallet Konami wallet is pretty good for that, but if they have another Bitcoin Atom wallet, you can check it out. I have a link to Bitcoin Gold, which I should probably change. I should probably change that to Bitcoin Atom. All right, next in the notes section, which is related to this meme right here that you're looking at, which is class action complaint BitConnect. That is a link to the complaint naming Craig Grant, Crypto Nick, Trayvon James, also known as Trayvon Brown, Ryan Hindreth, and 10 other underage teenagers for the most part. So if you're looking for someone to sue that has a lot of Bitcoin, well, I think you found your target. It's Craig Grant, 309 Bitcoins, or he had 309 Bitcoins. I don't know if he cashed it out, but if he did cash it out, that's a lot of money. You should go and collect. You know where to find them, don't you? BitConnect hit with second lawsuit over Ponzi allegations. That is a news article along with the actual complaint itself. I have a link to that as well. And then I also has U.S. court freezes BitConnect assets as lawsuits mount. There's an article for that as well as complaint. If you ask me, you should also go out and freeze the assets of these promoters. Whatever they have in their name, which probably is nothing. They have nothing in their name. I have a very good feeling that there's a good chance that all the Bitcoins that these people have earned or may have earned or maybe even cashed out has become a huge liability. Huge liability now. It proves exactly how much money or Bitcoins or whatever assets they own. I mean, it literally proves it. And now those assets could be frozen. Keep that in mind when you go out and sue these people. And then I have James Bond Bitcoin Live 0017, where I interview 3 BitConnect users. And I told them straight up they're in a Ponzi, but yet they persisted on promoting a Ponzi. Willful ignorance. Willful ignorance. All right. And then I have the video theme for this video, Meet the Targeted Individual Community. I didn't know there was a whole community of people being targeted. Wow. So Craig Grant is not alone. He's being targeted now. You can see the bullseye. You can see the crosshairs pointed right at him. He could join that community now. He could be part of the TI community, the Targeted Individual Community. All right. So, and next is hashtag yes2x141. 141. Wow, am I up that high on memes? I must really like making memes. So there's a link to this meme that you're looking at, BitConnect, with the target on Craig Grant. And then I have a link to Pot of Gold, the Bitcoin Pot of Gold, which Craig Grant's actually pretty famous for doing himself, doing the Bitcoin Pot of Gold. And also I think Trayvon James did a Bitcoin Pot of Gold, which was nothing more than a way to basically skim the money from other people. But my Pot of Gold is actually pretty genuine. If you donate, which I think people have donated, but I forgot to give the clue away, I'll do that in the next video. But feel free to please donate. And just like everything else in this cryptocurrency space, everybody give your money to me, and I will run away with it. All right. So, and I also have the donational address in the note section. It is a SegWit address. So just donate just because it's a SegWit address. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see who's all in the live chat here. Let's have a look who's all in the live chat. All right. Andre Barnwell, good to see you. You are first. Congratulations. Ty Coker, good to see you. Bon, you the man. Glad I made the live show. It's been a while. Blockmax, good to see you as well. Why is Bitcoin going? And I just want to verify, arrow down. Do you think I should buy? I always think someone else should always buy Bitcoin. Because if you're buying Bitcoin, you're causing demand, which eventually makes me sell my Bitcoin to you. Do I think you should go all in right now? No, I think there's a lot more downward pressure, in my opinion. I mean, ultimately, I'm looking for an ultimate bottom target price of 1,000 or less. That's just my opinion, but it may not go that low because, you know, people may think, you know, instead of if people want a really good deal on Bitcoin, you want to get it while Bitcoins are available to buy. So it may not go down that low. So it may just stop at 2,000. It may stop at 3,000. Who knows? But I do think it's stopping. I do think it will be going down a lot more than what it is now. And that's just my opinion, though. B Slice, good to see you. And Mighty Achilles 1. I think this is the first time I've seen you here. Give you all the money. Sounds like a deal. It is a deal. That's how this space works. That's how this cryptocurrency space works. I basically trick all of you into believing that you're going to win money or get money. But in essence, what I'm doing is having you give me money. That's how it works. I mean, ICOs, BitConnect, what else? Altcoins, pump and dumps, lending platforms. I mean, you name it. That's all it is getting other people to give you money. That's the whole point of this cryptocurrency space, right? And you just lie about it. Hey, I can make you rich. Just give me all your money. That sounds like a plan. Ty Coker, yo, you had me with pot of gold till just now. Oh, 1K or less, you should be shot, sir. Well, you've heard, Q-Bro, you've heard me say this before. I think it may even go down in the 700s. But sometimes if I tell people it may go down in the 700s, it may never go down in the 700s because people want to buy Bitcoin when it's available, and at 700 it may not be available too long. Ty Coker says, been waiting for that clue forever. Leisure Picker, James BitConnect. Well, I'm supposed to give away the 13th clue, but I wasn't prepared. I did take a look at the wallet, at the Pot of Gold wallet, and someone did donate, and it's at, I think, current price maybe 150, maybe 130. So I think I can give the 13th clue, but I actually don't know what it is. I have to look up. I have to look up the mnemonic code to see the 13th word. So sorry about that. But speaking of, well, let's talk about this first. I bet you don't know, or you don't. I think there's a good chance that Craig Grant, I don't know his real name. Obviously, Craig Grant is not his real name. But I think Ken Bozak knows Craig Grant's real name. Matter of fact, he mentioned it in one of his videos. Matter of fact, if you want to know Craig Grant's real legal full name, go hit up Ken Bozak. He actually knows, you know, Craig Grant's legal name. There's probably a really good chance that that Ken Bozak also knows CryptoPanic's legal name, as well as Trayvon. Well, we know what Trayvon James's legal name is, Trayvon Brown, but maybe he goes by another alias. I think there's a good chance Ken Bozak may know the names, all the aliases of Trayvon James. So if you're looking for any of these people, I mean, hit up Ken Bozak. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you where they are and what their legal names are. Right. Let's just go to the Bitcoin pot of gold first, since you're all talking about it here. Here's a QR code on the left side to the Bitcoin pot of gold. Please donate. Give me all your money so I can run off with all of it, just like Craig Grant, Crypto Nick, and Trayvon James does. Anyways, there's a QR code. That's the donational address pointing to the Bitcoin pot of gold. There it is. Go ahead and see if you can get that Bitcoin pot of gold. We'll donate, and I'll do 2 next time, or not. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm lying here. Anyways, 13th clue is coming up. Don't worry, I'll get it to you. I just don't have it right now. Sorry about that. It was kind of spur of the moment when I saw that news article. I was like, hey, I should do a little hit piece, right here. Yes, this is a hit meme, everyone. This kind of meme is the one that might kill you because you're going to be targeted. All right, so the QR code on the right here is the encrypted private key. If you're good with the passwords, cracking passwords, scan that QR code here on the right. It'll ask you for a password using your Bitcoin wallet. You can figure out the password. All the Bitcoins are yours right now. All $150 or $130 worth. And this QR code down in the middle is a link to Yellow Fever for You, to his YouTube channel. He's the one that gave me this idea, so thank you, Yellow Fever for You. All right, so let's go back to this here. I'm going to have to refresh this. Let's go to the news section real quick. I won't make this too long. I just wanted to talk about. You see, this is actually came from. This is where I saw the actual article 7 hours ago on CryptoPanic. BitConnect promoter Craig Grant allegedly has 309 Bitcoins in a Gemini wallet. Hey, he has Bitcoin. Or if not, he has at least 309 Bitcoins worth in US dollar cashed out somewhere. So we know he's rich now. So what do you do with rich people that commit fraud? Well, you go after them, and then you try to get your money back through them. That's how it works. If Craig Grant didn't have that much money, then no one would try to go after him because it's not worth it. But the fact that he has all this money, well, it's definitely worth going after him now, because you can really milk him really good. If not, you know, court appearances, fees, and attorney fees, and, you know, showing up at all these different courts. I mean, he could be sued by multiple people all at the same time, all trying to get his money. And whoever gets a judgment first gets first dibs. And since you're at it, you might as well go ahead and freeze all his assets. But unfortunately, nothing. There's nothing in his name. Unfortunately, nothing in his name. He doesn't have a pot to piss in. He can't even afford an e-bike. Anyways, let me refresh this. Let's go over the news here real quick. All right, let's go refresh. Get some news. All right, let's see what is going on. Oh, look at this update and path forward from Amanda Johnson. Wow, is Amanda B. Johnson back? I heard she was going to be back. Hello, and thanks for taking the time. Firstly, a list of coverage achieved over the past 30 days. Your money, your wallet. It's your money, your life. Bit news today. Is Amanda B. Johnson back? Oh my God. So anybody know why she left? Was she pregnant? Or they just didn't want to pay her? And now that the price of Dash is up, they could pay her less Dash instead of the whatever 10 or 20 Dash that she was getting. So I guess we're going to see more YouTube's Amanda B. Johnson. Wow. Well, I good for her. Good for her. And Dash is her horse to ride into the blue yonder. And good luck with Dash. So far, I want to tell everybody that no one has ever come to me since I've been involved in this cryptocurrency space and ever asked to buy Dash from me. No one has ever asked and wanted to buy Dash from me. Nobody. But they keep trying. Now this is interesting. FYI, atomic swap between Ethereum ERC tokens and Bitcoin-based coins have now been completed successfully on mainnet. Wow. Ethereum taking innovation from Bitcoin and making it their own. It kind of reminds me of a saying that you know, you cook up a chicken, right? You cook up a chicken, then someone else comes by and steals it, and then when you confront them about it, they'll tell you, "This isn't chicken. This is a duck." Anyways, let's have a look. What else? What else is here? This is an interesting story. Taiwanese police, 4 arrested following Taiwanese crypto robbery. Man, people are getting targeted all over the world. What is going on here? Taiwanese police have arrested 4 men after a Bitcoin robbery worth 5 million Taiwanese dollars. That seems like a lot, but it's only worth 170,000 US dollars. The case has been described as the first of its kind in Taiwan by authorities. Also read bungling Bitcoin thieves foiled by quick-witted trader. Taiwanese trader loses 18 Bitcoins in robbery, a Bitcoin trader with the surname of... Okay. Well, if you want to read the rest of that story, you're going to have to click on it. So go to CryptoPanic.com and check it out for yourself. Let's see, what is this here? SegWit released 0.16.0 prepares Bitcoin Core for the next bull run. Well, I don't know about that. How long? This is 4 hours ago, and 4 hours ago, the price of Bitcoin has been going down. Bitcoin Core has made a major release, which essentially allows users to take advantage of the new segregated witness SegWit developments. SegWit has initially started in November 2017 and now has had a major release that will further develop the system and hopefully enable faster and cheaper Bitcoin transactions. The release comes at a contentious... You know what's funny was before this news came out and before the release of 0.16.0, the mempool was pretty much getting empty and transactions were, for the most part, getting confirmed. So what's really going on here? This makes no sense whatsoever. Do we even need SegWit right now? Because the transaction volume seems to be pretty low. And pretty cheap, by the way. Anyways, let's go on here. My goodness. And the whole Bitcoin Core thing. Bitcoin Core... This is getting ridiculous. Thanks to Roger Ver for like pushing the Bitcoin Core and Bitcoin Cash narrative, driving a wedge between this community even further to the point where this community, this whole cryptocurrency space, can never be united ever again. It is so fractured beyond repair. It's the Humpty Dumpty story. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and all the king's men and all the king's horses couldn't put poor Humpty Dumpty back together again. Okay, let's read this with all the colorful things in it here. Venezuela's petro isn't oil-backed. It's not even cryptocurrency. Opinion. Investopia. Oh, goodness. This has 22 important, 7 bullish, 7 bearish, 2 toxic, 10 dislikes, 9 lots of laughs, 5 likes, and 1 save. Okay, well, what more do you need to know on that? Well, okay, well, all right. Let's move on to Coinspectator. Let's move on to Coinspectator here. All right, so here we are on Coinspectator. Let's see how we could all be socially engineered by the news feed here. Ripple submits 2 upgrade proposals to crypto community. Wow. Well, I should just dump all my valuable Bitcoin that everybody wants and is the most liquid in the market and just get Ripple, which is the most illiquid, most centralized, most most corrupted cryptocurrency coin out there in the world. Here's another one. Bitcoin fees are down again. Why it's happening and what it means. That's what I've been at. You know, isn't that what I just asked just like a couple minutes ago? Let's find out. Let's find out what is going on here. Bitcoin fees are down again. Why it's happening and what it means. Okay, well let's find out, shall we? So as Bitcoin grew more popular in the last year, fees skyrocketed to over $25. According to a graph from data users, those who truly rely on the protocol for essentials have been affected by this, as were those who believed Bitcoin could be competitive with legacy payment systems. Popular Twitter figure Armin von Bitcoin, who in the hell is Armin von Bitcoin? Never heard of the guy. Cheered that the low fees mean the scaling debate is now a thing of the past. Oh, really? Oh, really? Scaling debate is now a thing of the past. That's why we had a hard fork, and that's why we got Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin quote-unquote core, all right? The wedge that's driving this community apart, for the most part, is now the scaling debate's over all of a sudden. Oh, okay. Well, geez. Just like that, it's over. Pinning the development party on growing adoption of segregated witness, a scaling feature at the center of Bitcoin's long-raging fee debate. Well, I'm pretty sure what if the scaling debate is over is because everything that possibly could be done to prolong the scaling debate has been exhausted, and there's nothing more the opposition can say, do right now that can further prevent any more delays. That's what I think is really happening. And it was very futile to spam the network with transactions that basically backed up the network. That's what I think happened. And finally, everyone came to their senses when they realized that the majority of users want Bitcoin, would like to use Bitcoin. People are using Bitcoin for the most part. All the other altcoins, even Bitcoin Cash, have no market. No market. It's only speculation on the exchanges. No real world use, nothing. That's what I think happened, but you know, what do I know? I know nothing. I just, you know, make these lame videos every day. Or I make a video every day. I don't make a Bitcoin video every day. Let's see what else is going on here. My goodness. Well, pretty much same old, same old. Nothing here new. Here's something interesting. California bill aims to recognize blockchain records. All right, nothing new there out of California. U.S. Olympians turn to Bitcoin to fund the cost of competing. Is this the what do you call those sledding? Is that the sledding team? Let's see. Did they win a gold medal? U.S. Olympians turn to Bitcoin to fund the cost of competing. Okay. While a trickle so far, the U.S. Luge team, that's right, the Luge team, got about $25 worth of Bitcoin donations after its star athlete won a silver medal last week. The fundraising arm of the team is aiming for cryptocurrencies to make up a bigger part of future finance, which is maybe why the US Luge team and Bitcoin are made for each other, the team wrote on its website, which feature image of athletes lying on top of a flat sled speeding down a curvy ice track. Interesting. You know, doesn't the Pineapple Fund, can't the Pineapple Fund like donate $1 million to this thing? And then you can have like, instead of winning the silver, you could win like the gold medal in Luge. I almost want to say Loogie. The US Loogie team. Something I could spit on. Anyways, let's get out of here. All right, let's go on to the rest of the show now. I'm done with this. And of course, I already did the Bitcoin pot of gold. And all right, here we go. Now let me go to the notes, or let me go into this chat. Let's see what everyone is saying here. Let me refresh real quick. All right, so we got Mighty Achilles 1. I'll trade you some Litecoin Cash for that pot of gold. It's going to the moon. You mean Bitcoin's going to the moon, or Litecoin Cash? I'm pretty sure you mean Bitcoin, because why would you trade me your Litecoin Cash for Bitcoin? Cuz Ken is so good at hacking. Well, I don't know if Ken's good at hacking. I think Ken is good at being hacked. You know, Blockmax says 9,674 and 61 cents Bitcoin price. Is that what it is now? Man, hopefully you all sold some Bitcoin when it went up to almost 12,000, or maybe up to 12,000, and you cashed out, and that way you could have bought in right now and you would have made double the profit. I just want to be rich. Well, aren't we all rich, Blockmax? We're rich with life. We're rich with time. We're rich with video vlogging. You can be rich without money, I think. Patrick, good to see you. Roger Ver and the Mempool Spammers ended their world tour 2016 to 2017. All right. All right, good to know. All right, so here it is. This is coming from Live Bitcoin News. BitConnect promoter Craig Grant allegedly has 309 Bitcoin in a Gemini wallet. Woo! Wow. Wow. Now, that's a lot of Bitcoins. You know, I would sue Craig Grant just because he has that many Bitcoins, and if I can get some of that, I'd do it. But I don't have any legal grounds to really sue him. But I know there's a lot of people that do. A lot of people. Matter of fact, some people have already tried suing him. And now that we know that he has at least 309 Bitcoins, isn't it worth taking him to court for it? I think it is. Let's read the first. Let's read the first paragraph here. Let me see here. The entire BitConnect drama is far from over. One of the biggest YouTube advertisers, known as Craig Grant, is apparently sitting on over 300 Bitcoins. It is possible most of this is direct revenue from promoting this notorious Ponzi scheme. This fund apparently resides in a Gemini wallet address as of right now. Wow. So if you have a court order to freeze that asset on Gemini, there might be a good chance you can be made whole for his deceptive, fraudulent practice that he did with BitConnect. There you go, everyone. The link is in the notes section. Check it out. All right. All right. That goes for the news. That's the thing I wanted to talk about. So let's go to OFO and on-chain FX. Go to the bond trading view. All right, bond trading view. This is the bond trading view right here. Check it out. This view created by James Bond Live, list of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high flagged for shorts. All right, so let's take a look here. Usually I have the flag shorts over here, but I'll show you what I do. I just simply click here on percentage down from all-time high, and it'll give me the top coins that you all should be like selling or dumping or shorting to get more Bitcoin. So let's go over the first one. Ethereum Classic still on top, but down by 32. That's quite a different story from last time. Let's see here. Digix DAO number 2. That's another coin you should be dumping here. Number 3 should be Ethereum. Ethereum's back here on the top 5. So you should be down by 42%. Ouch. Neo's here as well, down by 42%. And Syscoin down by 42%. Wow, look at some of these coins. They are down quite a bit, aren't they? These are the top, what, 62 coins. Wow, look, Einsteinium down 89%. Wow, if you bought any of these coins during the high, you're a loser. You're a loser, that's for sure. All right, that's that. Let's go check out the mempool. Hopefully it will load this time. Joho mempool statistics. I don't know why it's not showing up. I might have to check my link here. Hold on. And check out a different link here and see if it'll show up here real quick. All right, let me type in something here. Let's see here. Hashtag 0-24H. No, it's not. It is not showing up for whatever reason. That's too bad. Well, let me tell you about it then. Okay, let me tell you about it. I'm going to have to tell you or show you about it. I don't know why it's not showing up. But the mempool is down to 0. 0, people. How about this? How about we'll go to trade block? Show you. We'll show you what it looks like on trade block. It's practically empty. You can do basically 0.5 satoshis per byte, and look. There's only 1,951 transactions, which basically is enough for one block to be mined. Look, literally right now. Let's see here. Today. Let's have a look at one day. Yeah, it's literally almost nothing. There's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing. Look at your fees. 8 is paying too much right now, but it will go in the next block at 8. But you could literally be at 1 satoshi per byte, and it would be mined into the next block. You would get your transactions in the next block, whatever amount. So if you want to consolidate, you should do it right now. Look at 5 satoshis per, like it's not even. This thing's not even moving at all. Barely moving. Not a lot of things going on here. But you will get very cheap. I actually did transactions for 8 satoshis per byte just to get in the next block. 19 cents. Of course, the price of Bitcoin was around what, 11 to 12,000. So it's cheaper now than ever. It's amazing. Look how empty the mempool is. Oh, it is so ridiculous. The mempool has been cleared several times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times in the last 24 hours, the mempool has been cleared to 0. All right. So if that tells you what's going on, that should tell you. Is the scaling debate over? Is that why? Because I'm pretty sure this happened before. This happened before. That didn't stop the scaling debate then. Why is it all of a sudden stopping the scaling debate now? Doesn't make sense. Something's not right. This thing stinks. Stinks pretty bad. Stinks like a very bad twat. Anyways, let me get back to you guys here. Now that I'm back here. All right, so let's go over the chart analysis real quick. Let's do a chart analysis here. All right, before I do that, let's see what you're all saying here. Let me refresh. I have to refresh every time. All right, it says BlockMax, do you recommend hold or sell Bitcoins? Well, I recommend you sell Bitcoin at a higher price and then buy back in at a lower price. Now, if you have difficulty in procuring Bitcoin, like you don't have access to Coinbase, or you can't have access to Coinbase or any exchange, or it's very difficult for you to acquire Bitcoin, then hold no matter what the price. And wait about 10 years. Wait about 10 years, because I think the price of Bitcoin will be $40.5 million in 10 years. So if you can wait 10 years, you'll be a very rich man. At least I think so. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm doing. I'm holding on to mine. I have 2 wallets. Oh, I have more than 2 wallets, but I have a HODL wallet and a trading wallet. And the trading wallet is for the purposes of trading. And the HODL wallet is for the purposes of hodling. K7Gixer1000, welcome to the live chat. No one using Bitcoin? That's a good sign. What face are you making? I'm trying to... it doesn't show. It looks like a little worried face. I don't know. Obviously, somebody is using Bitcoin. Sorry if you can't see the chart of the mempool, but for the most part, it spikes up to 7,000 to 6,000, transactions, and then it just dies down because the mempool is not being spammed. So Bitcoins are being used. It's just not. It's not being used to the point where it's constantly, the mempool is constantly filled, because it was being spammed to drive up the price of the fees. So some moron out there, some idiot, can go on TV or on the YouTube channel or whatever and complain how the mempool has gone. The mempool has gone up, and I sell firecrackers online, and I didn't want to go to jail, so I gave up my citizenship, and I went to like St. Kitts, and I eventually ended up in Japan. Whatever, that guy, right? So, it's just weird. Every time this happens, the mempool goes up. Amanda B. Johnson or Roger Ver or Jian Wu or John McAfee or just somebody, just some idiot out there wants to just talk about how the blocks are full and we need to raise the block size or something like that. We need to do a hard fork. Well, now that there's Bitcoin Cash, there is a hard fork. There is a block size increase. Do something with it, right? Do something with it. Stop trying to like mess with Bitcoin and do your own thing. You know, make your coin, your blockchain, your network, make your network great, better than Bitcoin's network, and then you'll get what you want. You know, this is we're at a point where we're competing, and we're competing to a point where it's getting serious. So I would really stop fooling around and get to innovating. Really need to get to innovating and start doing things. Privacy seems to be a really huge concern, considering this. Considering this, that people know how many Bitcoins Craig Grant has and where it is. All right. This is how easy it is to trace and track your Bitcoin transactions. People know. People know you're being targeted. All right. They're doing chain analysis. People know what you're doing with your Bitcoin. People can follow that. People are already following you. You're being targeted. And let me tell you, it's not fun being targeted, right? Have you been targeted? If you know or you don't know, you probably are, and you just don't know it yet. All right, so let's get back to the chart analysis here. All right, let's go to the 1 hour. All right, let's have a look here. Why did the price go down? It was going so well. Oh man. Anyways, let's just pull back. Hey, you know, it's still up higher than 7,000, so you know you should all be happy. It's still higher than 7,000. It's almost 10,000. It's below, just slightly below 10,000. Oh, we're at 9,888. Did you see that? It was at 9,888 briefly for like a second. Wow. Cliff High is a genius. The price of Bitcoin's at 9,888, and pretty soon it's going to be 888888, $8,888.88. So you can all thank Cliff High for his prediction of Bitcoin being 8888. Yeah, there it is, 98888. There it is again. Wow. Praise Cliff High. All praise Cliff High. Anyways, let's go to 12 hour. All right, let's go to 12 hour. All right, let's draw some lines. Let's just draw some lines. I don't need to count my candlesticks, but I can draw a line, and it kind of looks like I would have to say we're very close. 9888, 9888. Everyone, praise Cliff High, praise Cliff High. All right, so I would have to say we're almost 3/4 of a way, 3/4 of getting confirmed bear market here. We're pretty much at a 3/4 confirmed bear market. It'd be interesting to see if it really hits this low. What is this low here? This low is $5,920.70. So if it goes below this low here, it's confirmed at that point. It's a confirmed bear market, and you know, if anybody tells you otherwise, that we're going to bounce back to $1 million or 100,000 or whatever, you have to question, why are they talking about it? Why don't they just buy the coins and just let it go up to $1 million? I mean, the last thing you want to do is start telling everybody, unless you're trying to pump the markets, right? So, anyways, let's go to the 1 day. Let's have a look at this 1 day. Let's pull back here. Well, it looks like it just, if you look at the two moving averages, it briefly crossed over, and it looks like it's headed back down, crossing over again. And, you know, it doesn't look good, but there might be a chance it could bounce back up again. I mean, there's this trend line here, this resistance, and it could hit up against here several times, and it may do several breakouts. I mean, it may not necessarily always go below this this low right here. It can definitely, you know, just range up and down between this squeezing downward descending triangle, and then bust out, you know, to like maybe 14, maybe 12, and people will be like, it's breaking out of the triangle. It's going back up. Praise cliff high. Praise cliff high. 1388. Praise cliff high. And you know, we're back in a bull market, but I just don't see that happening, you know. All right, so on the 3-day, it never really had a chance here. It looks like it's still has not crossed over. Both the moving averages can remain flipped over to the bearish side, and you can see that the spot price is now currently below both the moving averages. So on the 3-day, it doesn't look good. Plus the RSI looks like it's continuing to go down here. Yeah, continuing to go down. And then yeah, it seems like the trend is down. What can I say? I mean, don't fight the trend. Do not fight the trend. So, but on the weekly, it still looks like it has a chance. Still looks like it has a chance, but that gap right here, this gap is really getting narrow, isn't it? It's really looks like it's coming closer and closer together. A couple more weeks. Give it a few. I would say give it a month, and it may actually end up crossing over. It'll wiggle up and down. Price will go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down here until it just finally breaks, and then you'll see this cross over the weekly moving averages. The two moving averages will cross over, and then by then it will definitely be like a solid confirmation by that time that we're in a bear market. But by then, unfortunately, the price will be very, very low, and you can't capitalize on selling at a high price and then buying back at a low price. You're going to be forced to hodl or sell at a loss, one or the other. Anyways, that is my short version of today. Hopefully that wasn't too long for you. Let's see who's talking in the live chat here. K7 Gixer, praise Cliff High. Yes, everyone just praise Cliff High. He's the one that just said 9,888. It's all because of him. So everyone praise him. That's why the price is down. How come nobody like praise him because he got a price that's at a lower price now and the price is down? People only want to praise Cliff High when the price is going up at all-time highs. Yes, praise Cliff High. The price is up. No one wants to praise Cliff High when the price is down from the all-time high at 9,888. Pretty soon it's going to be 8,888. Anybody going to praise him then as the price goes down crashing? Didn't he also do like 88.88? What happens when the price goes to 88.88? Is anybody going to praise him then? Coming off its high, off of 20,000 down to 888, 888. Anybody? Let me see here. BlogMax, if I have $300 of Bitcoin and hold it in 10 years, how much would that be worth? More than $300 in of Bitcoin right now? I don't know. I don't know. You have to tell me. Give me a Bitcoin number and times it by 40.5 million, and that should give you your price of Bitcoin in 10 years, as I foresee or predict Bitcoin to be. Mark Anthony says, funny how your ads are all polluted with electric bikes. Well, I've been looking at electric bikes, and let me see. Is it this one you're talking about, Rad Power Bikes? Because I've been going to their website, and I recently ordered my full fenders for the Mini Rad, and they also gave me a link to log into, and they offered me a referral link or a referral code, which would be my name, that I can give to anybody, and they would get $50 in Amazon, as well as I get a $50 gift card, Amazon gift card. But I'm not going to do that. They also gave me a promotional code for $100 off of any Rad Power Bike, which I may or may not put that in my videos that I have in my bike videos, my Rad Power Bike videos. I might, you know, if you can get $100 off, I don't get any credit for it. It's just all sales goes to Rad Power Bikes. But I do enjoy the bike. I like it a lot. I love it. I ride almost every day on either my Rad Mini, which I could put in my car. I usually ride that most of the time because I take it in my car, drop my kids off to school. From there, go to the fitness center, ride my bike all over the place. Matter of fact, what I've been doing is I go to the fitness center, and then I ride my bike home, swap out the battery, and then ride my bike to the fitness center and then some, and throttling it, and got a fresh pack of battery. Man, I must be riding like at least 15 miles a day, maybe even a little bit more, maybe even 20 miles. I got 100 miles on both the Rad Rover and the Rad Mini. I got 100 miles on both of them. So practically I'm doing almost minimum 15 miles a day. If you combine the two, I'm actually doing about, I would say 20, on an average of 20 miles a day on both of those bikes if you combine them. Let me see here. K7 Gexer 1000. The Bitcoin price pierced the upper resistance line at Coinbase. Bitstamp volume is so low, I don't know how accurate it is anymore. Well, I use Bitcoin, not Bitcoin. I use Bitstamp because they don't use Tether. All right. I would say Bitstamp is probably the most accurate out of all the exchanges. Maybe Gemini, maybe Coinbase or GDAX, but Bitstamp has really been around for a long time, and to this day, people use Bitstamp as the de facto spot price when it comes to peer-to-peer trading. So I would say it's very accurate. K7 Gexer 1000, you say, Cliff told me to get in at 400. He's been right so far. Oh, really? Well, I've been doing this since the price of Bitcoin was at 250, then went up to 1,300, then went back down to 250 and almost to 190. So, you know what blows me away is how he's never made a video about how Bitcoin was going to go to 20,000 this year. All he talks about is altcoins and selling his newsletter. If he really knew the price of Bitcoin was going to go ballistic, he wouldn't tell anybody, or it would be in his newsletter to just sell everything you have and buy Bitcoin because you would have been a billionaire. But he never mentioned that, did he? Hey, Chucky, how you doing? Hey, guys, I made it. Good to see you here. Driving wet Dallas roads. Oh, I've been driving wet wet Houston roads, I guess. I rode my bike in the rain. I had my rain gear. I bought some hunting boots. They're what, Magellan boots. I got the one that's neoprene, and that has no laces. You just they're up to your calves. I got some of those with my frog togs. My other shoes were my feet were still getting kind of wet, so I had to get something that were kind of like boots up to my calves, halfway up my calf. And hunting boots seem to work really well, especially the neoprene. Anyways, I'm gonna end this live stream, everybody. Oh. I'm gonna end my live stream here. Let's see, what should I end it on? There we go. BitConnect. If you got screwed over by any of these guys right here, well, realize Craig Grant, at least Craig Grant has over 300 Bitcoins, or at least that much in US dollars worth if he cashed out. So you know he's got the money. If you want to get some of your money back, you could get out of Craig Grant. After all, he was the biggest promoter of BitConnect. And essentially, the fact that he was promoting BitConnect made him an unlicensed securities broker. He sold you an unlicensed security, essentially. So he is liable. He's very liable. And he has a lot of money. You can go after him and get a court order to freeze his assets. So Craig Grant is now a target. Open season. And pretty soon it's going to be Crypto Nick, and then Trayvon James or Trayvon Brown. Eventually, they're all going to be targeted because they're stupid enough to use Bitcoin and be very public about it. So now they're being traced, analyzed, and tracked. So good luck. Good luck to all of you. Anyways, this is going to end my live stream here. I'd like to thank everybody in the live chat. Chucky, K7Gixer1000, Mark Anthony, Blockmax, Q Burrow, Patrick, Leisure Picker, Mighty Achilles 1, Ty Coker, as well as B Slice and Andre Barnwell. Thank you all very much. Appreciate you being here. Please like, dislike, leave a comment after the live stream, or even do a video response. Until next time, stay tuned. Bye now.